Alrighty. So, today we are going to be trying a fight called Atziri. Atziri is technically in a level 70 zone, but is much harder. Yeah, we're not going to do trades right now. Matter of fact. There we go. Set ourselves to Do Not Disturb. Because we are not going to leave this map for trades. We're not going to leave this map for anything but dying or beating the last boss. So, Atziri is summoned by collecting sacrifice fragments. You need one of each. You need to place them in the correct configuration in your map device. So they form, a little circle. This opens the portal to the apex of sacrifice. This is where Atziri and her bodyguards live. So, Atziri herself is one hell of a fight, as is the trio before her and the Val Guardians that are the first fight. So the sequence is you fight one zone's worth of mobs, similar to like a Val Temple kind of layout. Then you fight a pair of constructs like the ones that are at the end of Act 2. Then you fight another series of set of normal mobs. Gives you a chance to change out and refill flasks. Then you fight the trio, which are hellacious from what I understand. Then you fight another set of zones, and then you fight Atziri herself. So, let's start off, let's get through the first zone. Now, I'm not going to pick up much in the way of loot. I mean, I'll pick up jewelry, 6-socket stuff, Stuff that's, actually valuable. But for the most part, I am not picking up just garden variety rares here, because I can't afford to. Now, my flask setup is already good to go for the first boss. Or the first bosses, I should say. As I mentioned, it's a double boss fight against 2 of the Act 2 end boss. And what's notable about this fight is that when you kill one of them, the other one enrages hard. So it's highly advisable to drop them at the same time, because I believe its damage and its rate of attack and casting goes through the roof. So you really do want to kill them both at the same time. Apparently I got 2 shore maps there. No Skyforth, what a shame. One day we'll suddenly make 70 exalts just by chancing a Skyforth. Not today, though. So, our build. Let's talk about our build. It's nothing very novel. It's a bit meta, actually. A bit flavor of the month. We have a 6-link Vals, Chevrons, which is why we're running low life. We're also using Prism Guardian to get extra, extra auras up with blood magic. We're using Bladefall with poison. That's our build. And then we've got faster casting, added chaos, controlled destruction, and concentrated effect, just to send the damage up through the roof as much as possible. We've also got a little totem with Blade Vortex, Lightning Warp to not die, and Val Discipline and Val Haste. We may end up having to use one or both of those. We'll see. This is going to be weird. I have done Atziri once, a long time ago on a previous league. I managed to beat the 2 constructs here, although I did die once during that fight, and then I just wiped my head into the floor on Trio. Trio destroyed me. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a topaz flask equipped because, quite frankly, getting hit by those lightning beams from 2 of them doesn't sound like a good plan. Dodge the Vow Smash. Okay, we've got them both to around 40%. Oh, that's new. I forgot they do that here. Alright, number 1's enraged, and number 2's down. Okay. Whew! Okay! No good bases. Alright. Well, that actually went pretty well. Our damage is good. Damage is quite good. Alright, for the second fight, we're swapping out the Topaz for a Ruby, because one of the 3 bosses in Trio does a phenomenal amount of fire damage, from what I understand. And we're keeping both of these Quicksilvers with anti-bleed, because another one of them applies a lot of stacks of bleed. So Trio consists of 3 bosses. One of them is ranged, 2 are melee, and they're all physical based, at least for the majority of their attacks. That's a little spammy. I do apologize if I go silent here. I'm making sure I concentrate a little bit, because dying to the trash in here would be very, very shameful. I mean, because honestly, this stuff is just level 70 trash with no modifiers. You really shouldn't die here. It's to give you a chance to refill Val skills and, GCP. To refill Val skills and change out your flasks is the real reason this trash is here. As opposed to something like Rigvald, where you can get no Val charges at all. Oop. Hey, good thing we have Staunching to get rid of that the bloodline there. Lovely. Necro Vigil, really? Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to bother killing them. There's no reason to. So, of the trio, the one that worries me the most... The one that worries me the most is the ranged one. Because from what I understand, she does a phenomenal amount. I keep using the word phenomenal today. I don't know why. She does a hell of a lot of damage from quite a distance. So I really don't want to have to deal with that. I only want to have to worry about what I can see. She does a powerful rain type of attack, rain of arrows kind of style, but continuous instead of all at once. She also does multi-projectile physical attacks. Then there's the Cycloner. He's the one. He does both dual strike. No, he does cleave and cyclone. Sorry, he does cleave and cyclone. And he applies bleeds. That's why I have double staunching. And then the last one is the one that dual strikes. He ignites, which is why I have a ruby that removes ignites. In addition, he has an enrage that he toggles on, lasts a few seconds, where he does extra damage and actually reflects as fire damage. So I want to drop the ranged one and the fire one first. Because first of all, whenever you kill any of the trio, they full heal. And whenever you kill 2 of them, the last one enrages and becomes much more powerful. In addition, the first 2 you kill leave large areas of physical degeneration, just a physical damage over time effect that lasts until all 3 are dead. And whenever you kill the ranged one or the dual striker, more adds will spawn during the fight. So that gives you a source of flask charges once one of them's down, but at the same time makes the fight hairier. So let's give this a shot. pop a portal here, just in case. Oh. Trio. Trio, trio, trio. Now, they're not active right now. I can't be a cheeky little bitch and off-screen them. There they are. Okay, there's the ranged one. I want to see if I can drop her first. My damage is good. My damage is almost too good. Good lord. Okay, that's the Cycloner. We want to kill the fire one next. If we can. Ooh, ads. Okay. Alright, Cyclone Boy is enraged. And this is why we have staunching. Let's haste. Ow, 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 ow. Holy shit. Oh. Trio down, boys. Trio down. Whew. Maybe I won't die today. He jinxed himself. Alright. So for the final the final fight, this is Atziri herself. I'll try to talk about her as I do trash. Atziri is almost like an MMO boss. She has multiple stages and a variety of attacks. Much more diverse than the previous mobs we've seen here. She's frequently regarded as being one of the most mechanically oriented bosses in the game. Meaning, if you know her fight, you can take literally no damage. There's a video of a guy doing her fight with 1 health. He took CI, which gives you 1 health, and Eldritch Battery, which makes your energy shield protect your mana, and therefore not help you survive, and still did Atziri. So, if we can dodge everything, we'll be okay. So, her attacks. What's with all these maps in here? Jeez. So, Atziri's attacks. First of all, in her main, we'll just talk about her main form for now. For most of the fight, she'll be in her first form. Form 1, she has a spear throw. She throws an arc of spears. They deal physical damage and apply a bleed. So that's why we kept our staunching, in case we get hit by one of those. She drops flame blasts, hence the ruby, and storm calls, hence the topaz. Now there's 2 different variants on the flame call and storm call attacks. Like, there's 2 different patterns that she uses them in. So I'll have to watch that and be careful with that. But otherwise, that's her main phase, is 2 storm call attacks, 2 flame blast attacks, and the arc of spears. I don't want to tank any of those, but if I have to, I think I can with about 6k, and if I have the appropriate resist up. So I'll have to be very careful. But otherwise, I want to just be able to run or lightning warp out of the way. Second phase you have to worry about is she'll periodically go into a healing phase where she stands in the center and becomes immune. And while she's doing this, she channels and summons ads from the far corners of the room. And if they reach her, they heal her. So the goal is to kill the ads to prevent her from healing, and also gain flask charges back from the ads. It's kind of a gimme phase. It's nice. And every 25%, so 75, 50, and 25, she will split into 4 clones. One throws spears, one does flame blasts, one does storm calls, and one has a mirror. The mirror is the one I'm concerned with, because if you hit the one that has the mirror, you take massive, massive reflect damage. I think it might actually be 100% reflect, so I will one-shot myself if I hit that. So let's not hit that. So yeah, when she splits, I'm going to have to be very careful I do not hit the mirror. All right. Let's try this. Storm calls. Oh, we're already in an ad channel. Okay. That was fast. Luckily, Blade Fall does hilarious damage. Oh, it's important to note that if you do this fight with curses normally, she'll reflect them at you. Luckily, this does not apply with Blasphemy. She's also immune to Chill, Shock, Freeze, and Ignite. She is not, however, immune to Poison. She does resist everything, though. Whew. Ooh. Ouchies. Ooh. First split phase. Alright. So where's the mirror? Which one's that? I'll just run through everything. Okay. So yeah, you only have to kill one, actually, to trigger this. Ooh. Ooh. Ouchies. I died. I'm not even sure what killed me. Probably either reflect or getting double tapped by something. Yeah, I got a little careless there. Alright, that's all the abilities back up. I guess I might as well drop this stuff I'm carrying real quick. Yeah, because this is what people want to see, is me putting loot away. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's not screw that up again. Okay, so that was 75%. Mirror number 2. Oh shit, that hurt. Val discipline, please. Alright. Did I hit this? Did I hit the? Oh, that's the mirror. Okay. I'm bad at this. All right, that's the mirror. Okay. Okay. Turn on 6 auras again. Do Atziri, they said. It'll be fun, they said. No, Atziri wants none of our bullshit. Alright, so. Now that we know which one it is, let's aim for the one farthest away. Please die. Thank you. Different variant of the Storm Call. She should go into mirror here. Yep, there it is. Alright, that's the mirror again. Now, I don't know if it's always in the same spot or not. Oh my god. Bitch, stop killing me. Let's Val Haste and finish her off. Whew! Hey, does that flask look familiar? Because it's that flask. Oh boy. The nice part is we did actually get a Immortal Fragment. which is used to unlock Uber Atziri, which is a level 80 version of Atziri, which is absolutely batshit insane. Alright. Well, we did Atziri, guys.